back. Well, I actually was going to do my video on my laptop, which I had started to do, but I was like, you know what? I did tell you guys I would come back live, so I'm back live. So this is the after look of after I colored my hair and my eyebrow. So if you're very, very, very careful, and you can actually take the end. Okay, like let's pretend that this is the end of the applicator. Hi, Velvet. How you doing? So I'm showing like the after look of after I colored my hair. And you know how we are after we color our hair, we play with our makeup. Right? So I could not get this part of the Wet n Wild off, right? The Wet n Wild lid, like, now this part came off, right? And it will not twist off at all. I mean, at all. Just, it won't budge in either direction. It won't pull off, nothing. So, no, in fact, it is not a pump. Look. This is absolutely not a pump. Look at that. I was looking to see if maybe it was a pump. It's not a pump. If it was a pump, I would be happy with that. I would be fine. Right? That's what I think. That's strange. And I can't get the lid off. I was prying to see if I could get it off. Right? You know, we all have our little scissors. Trying to be very careful with it, of course. You know, glass, metal, plastic. I'll have to be careful with that so it doesn't break. It's like the manufacturer super glued this on. So it's like you're not getting to their product, which doesn't make me too happy because this is like a new bottle for me in like maybe a year. The last bottle of foundation I had lasted me a year. I don't know about you, but like I buy one bottle of foundation a year. I watched your videos. I know you have more foundation than I do, but you test them out, which is great. I like the looks you do. I don't know why it separated like that. It just did. And I thought maybe this would come off with it, but it didn't. And that's why I was trying to like maybe pry it up, but it still won't pop off. See what I mean? Like I'm prying it up and it still will not give. It's like this crap is just super glued. Oh, you're welcome. And if anybody else comes on here that doesn't know of you, I'll have them subscribe. Just like I did with my friend Isabella Throne earlier. If you haven't yet, go check her out. She's actually pretty good too. She does makeup tutorials as well. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, look, I'm trying on the other side. This still won't go. Like, if this would give, then I would have added this into today's makeup tutorial, but Isabella Throne. I don't know if I can type that in. If I can type it in, hold on, because I'm on my phone. Let's see. Oh, nope, it won't let me type it in. But yeah. So what I decided to do, because I only have one makeup brush from this palette, which is the Perfect Nudes eyeshadow palette by Style Essentials. And I got this at a Five Below, and I used this during, oh my gosh, my Halloween makeup tutorials. And the brush actually separates. So this is the flat wedged part, and it separates off of this end. So I'm using the smaller, fluffier part to like do under my eyes at the moment. That is a lot, and I've used a lot of that makeup. So I'm actually using right now, and this is a nice palette. I really like this palette right here. I've used a lot of the black though. I will admit that. The Pro Artist eyeshadow palette. Here, let me show that to you. Pro Artist eyeshadow palette. This also has a blush, and it's also by Style Essentials. But I really like the colors in this. I'm not really much for pink, but I will use it on occasion. Isn't that pretty? I really like all the colors in here because the colors are nice. Even though these are the blushes, sometimes I'll use the blushes as an eyeshadow or a transition shade, which you can really do. You can really take some of these in as a transition shade, and I've done it before. So what I've done actually is I've taken, which shade did I take? I'm having to rethink this now. I took this shade right here, and these are actually not labeled. So to me, this is actually more like a nice beige color, and I already took it under one eye, and I do that under the other. Since I'm not really going anywhere, I'm not going to do too much on my face. And if you don't really have too much for a brush, I would suggest just doing it with your finger. Works just as well. I don't have too many brushes right now. That's fine. Doing this with your fingers. See, it's like, I know that really doesn't match my skin tone, and the light's not all that great in here, but hey, let me pull my hair back. I have a lot of hair. But yeah. And then, you know, if you really wanted, you could take, what I really wish I was able to do was get that open today, because that particular foundation that I bought has a primer in it. And that's the one thing I like about particular foundations, that I do find that has a primer already in it. So I don't have to go out and just buy a primer, because I don't like to put too much on my face. But I think it's like everybody has their particulars that they like. I think we're all like that, you know what I mean? Back to with my hair, just let me do this. It's a thing with long hair. I can just pull it back into a bun without a hair tie. Actually, with my hair, I used to actually just tie it in a knot. You just take it like this. Take your hand like this. I don't know if you can tell. And then loop it through and pull. There, I just even taught you a hair thing. I didn't see that message. I hope it pops back up so I can read it. But now, yeah, I even taught you a little like cute hair thing to do. So if you don't have a hair scrunchie and you want to pull your hair back, you just tie it a little knot on the back of your head, right? So I'm just gonna go back into that color. So it's kind of like priming around the eyes a little bit. And what I do is I will literally keep. It is, right? Oh, this really, I actually bought this for less than $5. The Wet and Wild. I bought this for like under $5. I think it was like $4.78 or something like that. I'll have to look at my receipt again or go look at yesterday's video. One of the two. If you look at me yesterday, you could see all my gray right here. But like I was explaining my seizure medication prematurely. Hey, Pamela. Oh, yes, if you haven't yet, Velvet, go check out Pamela, and Pamela, go check out Velvet. So, check out Pamela Den and Pamela. Oh my gosh, Pamela, Velvet, how do I pronounce your last name? And thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, so and Pamela, when you go on to Velvet's, or I should say, Velvet, if you go on to Pamela Den's channel, just let her know that, yeah, because I can't pronounce your last name. And then she could sub to you. Because we're all very supportive of each other right now. And let me do something. I gotta plug in my phone. Wrong cord. Right? We all gotta keep our devices going because that helps. It helps if I have the right part here. See, that's the thing I like about my PC. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. My phone just totally bailed on me. But I'm back. Ugh. Sorry about that, guys. I am back. Yeah. Have you ever had that happen? Like your phone totally bails on you? But I did come back. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'll just restart.